Last year, a couple in South Carolina walked into a model home priced at $389,000. Open floor plan, quartz island, wide plank hardwood, stainless steel appliances that looked like they belonged in a cooking show. They signed. They locked in their rate. They picked their lot. 4 months later, they got the keys to what was technically the same floor plan, but it felt like a completely different house. The hardwood was gone, replaced by vinyl plank that clicks together like a puzzle toy. The quartz was gone, replaced by laminate with a printed pattern designed to photograph well from 5 feet away. The cabinets looked the same color, but when you opened them, you could feel the difference. Particle board with a skin of thermofoil so thin you could dent it with your thumbnail. They did not get scammed by a shady operation in a back alley. They bought from one of the 10 largest production builders in America. Everything was technically legal. Everything was technically disclosed. And that word, technically, is the entire game. This is how the luxury illusion works in new construction. Once you see the mechanics, you will never look at a model home the same way. Here's the first thing no one tells you. That model home you toured, the one with the waterfall edge island, the designer lighting, and the tiled shower with the frameless glass. That model has between $50,000 and $100,000 in upgrades that are not included in the base price. According to reports, some builders load their models with options so far above the standard package that the model bears almost no resemblance to the house you're actually buying. They know this. The sales team knows this. The interior designer who staged that model was specifically hired to make you feel like you are buying a lifestyle, not a structure. The scented candle in the bathroom, the perfectly folded towels, the furniture scaled down slightly to make the rooms feel bigger than they are. None of that is accidental. Every detail in that model exists to bypass your rational brain and aim straight for your emotions. And here is the trap. By the time you realize your base home looks nothing like the model, you are sitting in a design center ticker being shown a menu of upgrades with prices that make your eyes water. Flooring upgrade, $8,000. Cabinet upgrade, $12,000. Countertop upgrade, $6,000. Appliance package, $5,000. Suddenly, a $389,000 house becomes $440,000 and climbing. The builder advertised a starting price they knew almost nobody would actually pay. Industry insiders call it gotcha pricing. Get them in the door with a number, then upsell them once they are emotionally committed. But the upgrades are not even the real problem. The real problem is what you are getting at the base level. Let me walk you through what builder grade actually means in practice, because the industry has turned those two words into a magic trick. Start with the cabinets. Builder grade cabinets are typically made from particle board or MDF with a laminate or thermofoil surface. Particle board is compressed wood dust held together with resin and covered in a plastic film. According to industry sources, these cabinets have a durability rating of 4 out of 10 and an expected lifespan of 10 to 15 years. Exposed to any moisture, and in a kitchen, there is always moisture, the particle board swells. The laminate peels. The hinges loosen because the screws have nothing solid to grip. Compare that to solid wood cabinets from a custom builder, which can last 30 to 50 years and actually hold their resale value. But here's the thing. Both cabinets look almost identical in a photograph, and that is by design. The entire builder grade category exists to replicate the appearance of premium materials at a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the lifespan. It is not built to perform. It is built to close the sale. Now look at the floors. Builder grade carpet uses thinner, less resilient fibers with minimal padding underneath. It shows traffic patterns within 2 years. The vinyl plank flooring that replaced hardwood in most base packages is waterproof and scratch resistant, which sounds great until you learn that it cannot be refinished. When it wears out, and it will in 10 to 25 years, you rip it all out and start over. Hardwood engineered flooring with a thick wear layer can be sanded and refinished 5 to 7 times over a lifespan of 20 to 80 years. But the builder did not install that. The builder installed the one that costs $2 to $8 per square foot instead of $4 to $15 per square foot. Because on 3,000 square feet of flooring, that difference is pure margin. And then there are the fixtures. This is where the illusion gets surgical. Major brands like Moen, Schlage, and Delta make multiple product lines. They have a builder grade line, a retail line sold at big box stores, and a premium line. The builder grade faucet has the same logo stamped on it as the luxury version. Same brand name, same general shape, but it is made with thinner materials, fewer internal components, and a shorter engineered lifespan. You see the brand, and your brain fills in the quality. That is the entire strategy. The windows tell the same story. Builder-grade windows are often low-tier double pane in stock sizes. They are frequently ill-fitting, leaving gaps that leak air and moisture. Higher quality windows with proper installation can cut energy costs dramatically and eliminate condensation problems. But those cost more, and the builder already used the cheapest window that passes code. Now, here is where the psychology turns dark. The design center experience is engineered the same way a casino is engineered. You walk in overwhelmed by choices, hundreds of tile samples, dozens of cabinet finishes, countertop slabs, faucet displays. A design consultant sits with you and walks you through every room. And with each decision, you are anchoring against the builder-grade default, which has been intentionally made to look and feel disappointing. So every upgrade feels justified. You are not spending more. You are rescuing your home from mediocrity. That framing is deliberate, and the pricing structure supports it. Builder upgrades are typically marked up 50 to 100% over what you would pay a contractor after closing. Reports from multiple markets consistently show that flooring purchased through the builder costs roughly double what the same product costs installed independently. But the builder makes it convenient. It rolls into your mortgage. You do not feel the pain the same way. And they remind you that anything you install after closing will not be covered by the builder warranty. That warranty line is the closer. It creates urgency. It makes you feel like upgrading through them is the safe choice. But remember what that warranty actually covers. 1 year on workmanship, 2 years on systems, and a 10-year structural warranty administered by a company the builder selected, and funds. The company whose job is to deny your claim has a financial relationship with the company that caused the problem. So let me lay out what is actually happening at scale. The production builder buys land in bulk. They design 5 to 7 floor plans optimized for speed, not durability. They build a model loaded with every upgrade option to create maximum emotional impact. They advertise the base price, which includes the cheapest code-compliant version of every component. They bring you into a design center engineered to upsell. And the home you actually receive is a Frankenstein of base-level materials, dressed up by whatever upgrades you could afford under pressure. The kitchen looks nice for the Instagram photo on move-in day. 18 months later, the thermofoil is peeling. The faucet drips. The floor shows every scuff. The paint they used was the cheapest flat finish contractor grade, and it marks if you lean against it. This is not luxury. This is a theater set with a 30-year mortgage attached. And the people who know how to beat this system all do the same thing. They never walk into a model home without the spec sheet for the base package already in their hand. They make the builder print it. Every material, every brand, every product line. Because if you cannot see what the base home actually includes before you fall in love with the staged version, you have already lost the negotiation. The smart buyers also price the upgrades independently before they ever sit down in that design center. They call local contractors for flooring, countertops, and cabinets, and they discover that most cosmetic upgrades cost 30 to 50% less when done after closing. The only upgrades worth buying from the builder are the ones you physically cannot add later. Ceiling height increases, garage extensions, electrical pre-wiring, plumbing rough-ins, and lot premiums. Everything else is markup dressed as convenience. And when a builder says the brand is Moen, or Delta, or Schlage, the auditor does not nod. The auditor asks for the model number. Because a Moen builder grade faucet and a Moen premium faucet are two entirely different products hiding behind the same logo. Same name, different guts, different lifespan, different everything. The move that separates the informed buyer from everyone else is bringing an independent inspector during framing before the drywall goes up. The builder will not love it. Some will push back. But once those walls close, you will never see what is behind them. And what is behind them matters more than what color you picked for the backsplash. There is one more calculation nobody does at the closing table, and it is the most important one. Take the advertised base price, add the lot premium, add the design center upgrades, add closing costs, then add the cost of replacing every builder grade component that will fail within the first 15 years. The thermofoil cabinets, the vinyl floors, the cheap faucets, the builder grade windows that will fog up in year 8. That total is the real price of the house. When you see it written down, you understand why they never show it to you up front. The model home is the most expensive marketing tool in real estate. It exists to make you feel something. The house they actually build for you exists to deliver the maximum margin for them on every square foot. Those two goals have never been aligned. Every family that walks through a model home without knowing this is playing a game where the rules were written by the other side.